Well, good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday night from the Baldwin Wallace University campus. I'm Bob Helmer, president, and this is the first in a series of videos we're going to do where we want to keep in touch with you, our students. These have been challenging days for all of us. I think we all know that. But the thing is, you are so missed here on this campus. And I personally miss so much having you here. And I realize that normally what would happen is as I walk around campus or walk into the dining hall or see you in a classroom building, we stop and chat. And if you have questions, you ask me and we talk about it, or you stop by my office and we have a chance then to talk. And without that, what's happened, and it's great, is several of you, many of you actually, have emailed questions, or on my Twitter account you've posed questions. I've tried to respond to as many as I could, but there's just lots of questions out there. And so what we thought was we would start a series of videos, probably once a week or so, where we will compile the questions that are applicable to most students. If you have individual questions, there's other ways to handle those. You need to contact your faculty advisor or the particular office involved. But if they're general questions about things like what's happening on campus and what's ahead, we will collect those and then group them and we will do our best to answer them. So tonight, probably the question I'm asked more than anything else is finances, the money. Will there be a refund for the room and board? So let me just start right there because I know that's on the minds of many of you. For sure, there's an economic impact to you, to all of us, to the institution from what's been happening. And so we understand that, and we've been working hard to calculate and to think through that refund for room and board. We need about 2 to 3 more weeks to finish the calculations. So if you could give us, I'll throw the date of April 15th out there, that's about 2.5 weeks away. If you could give us just a couple more weeks, we will get that information out to you quickly. But the answer is yes, there will be some refund for the room and board. So wanted to address that one right away. The other question that's been asked often is, what's happening on campus while we're not here? Since it's Sunday night and spring classes start tomorrow, let me tell you that the most important thing that's been happening on campus while you haven't been here is that the faculty have been doing incredible work getting ready for tomorrow. The faculty have ramped up the remote instruction, ready to go, so that tomorrow and for the next 7 weeks, your academic success will continue to be of prime importance here on campus. So that has been happening really over the past, 10 days into this now. So please know that tomorrow your faculty are ready for you. Buildings. We have about 50 or so students living on campus right now, mostly international students who aren't able to return home, which means the other residence halls are empty, classroom buildings are empty, and so our buildings crew has been going in, cleaning the buildings, beginning the painting, getting them ready for August. When we are back together in August, you can expect that campus is ready for you, the faculty and staff are going to be ready for you, I'm going to be ready for you. So we're looking ahead to August, preparing campus now. So that's been happening. You know how great campus is this time of year, right? It's spring. I guess, spring started a couple days ago, and there's signs of it already on campus. The daffodils over by Lang are already blooming. Those of you who live in Lang know that that happens early. So that's happening. The trees on campus are starting to get ready for spring. So campus is coming alive, but you're not here, and I probably will keep coming back to that because it feels so wrong that you're not here. But spring is happening on campus, and perhaps what we can do is we will take some pictures of campus as it continues to develop, and we'll put them out on social media so that you can see what you're missing by not being able to be here. And then finally, many of you have asked about the Knowlton Center, right? Our new facility that's being built on North Quad for math, computer science, physics, and engineering. Construction continues. So far, construction industry has not been affected by the shutdowns. So construction continues. I actually got a couple pictures the other day of the interior of Knowlton Hall, Knowlton Center, and it's really cool. The building's taking shape. From the outside, it looks like a building, but I didn't know what it looked like inside. But now you can see the hallways, you can see the doorways where your faculty are going to be, you can see the student lounge where that's going to be, the labs for computer science and engineering, you can see where the technology is going to go. So construction continues. My hope is that next week I can get a hard hat and get them to let me inside there. And if I can, then I'm going to take a video of the inside of the building, and we'll get that out to you so that you can see what's happening. So that's another question that's been asked a lot. Is the Knowlton Center continuing construction? The answer is, as of today, yes, that continues. Other questions. Some of you have wondered if members of the BW community have tested positive for the coronavirus. As of tonight, we are not aware of any positive tests. So let me start by saying that. We have had no indication of a positive test, but it feels like it's probably just a matter of time until someone in our BW community, figuring, we're 3,000 students and 500 faculty and staff, and then I'm going to just remind us that our community also includes our alumni, and that's another 50,000 people. And so almost certainly some in our BW community will test positive for the COVID-19 virus. I'd ask us to keep in our thoughts and prayers all of our BW community and all across our country and our world. I think that's an important thing to do at this time. So let me answer that question. Seniors, let me talk directly to you. The question about commencement being canceled. I hope that if you saw the previous video or read the release, you know that commencement is not canceled. We purposely did not use that word. Commencement will have to be postponed, so commencement will not be on May 9th, but we will have a commencement. We will find an opportunity as soon as possible to have one really big celebration of you and all that you have accomplished. You deserve that, we want that, and so my pledge is that will happen, not on May 9th, but as soon as possible. Some of you have already bought your caps and gowns in anticipation of the May commencement. You're able to return them if you want. I might suggest you hold on to them because we're going to do commencement. I don't know what commencement is going to look like. Let me just say that. Maybe we want to have more of a casual commencement party. I don't know. But you might want to hold on to those caps and gowns because commencement is not canceled, it is postponed. Looking ahead, while we prepare campus for autumn and fall and the new semester, there are things you need to continue to do, and some of you have asked if you should continue to do them. The answer is yes. So things like room draw, yes. Go online at the appropriate time, reserve your residence hall. The residence halls will fill up quickly, so don't hesitate, don't delay in doing that. When the appropriate time comes, and if you have questions about that, you can contact the Office of Residence Life directly. But yes, room draw continues. Get it reserved. Registration for classes, summer session, fall. Yes, register soon, quickly, as soon as the opportunity comes for you. I know everyone has a little different time when the window opens, but don't delay. You know how quickly classes fill up here at BW. We have great faculty, great classes, so register for them as quickly as possible so that you're in the classes you want, the classes you need, so that the fall semester is just an incredible one. And summer as well. I mentioned summer. I should probably just remind you, summer session 1 will be online. May 9th, 10th, 11th, I guess it's probably Monday, May 11th is when summer session 1 begins. That'll be online. Summer session 2, we're still hoping can be in person. We'll continue to update you on that. But the important thing for now is register as soon as your window opens. So that's been a question I've been asked a lot. Campus services, things that you would typically want and think about visiting on a weekly basis. Places like career services, maybe the Learning Center. Those continue to be open to provide you the services, but not for in-person, which I guess isn't a surprise. So career services, you know the work they do. BW, our goal is to prepare you for a thriving, incredible life ahead after you leave this university, both personally and professionally. Career Services is ready online, on the phone, to continue to do that work with you. So reach out to Career Services during these weeks ahead. The same for the Learning Center, the academic support. If that's something that is helpful to you, know that again, online, on the phone, they are ready to be of assistance. So don't hesitate to contact those offices that you've come to rely on and that you know make a difference. That might be the big groupings of questions that have come in so far. So let me end with just a couple thoughts. First of all, know that you're missed. I want to say that right up front. You are missed on this campus, and we can't wait until you are back, until we are back together as the BW faculty, staff, and students. Secondly, know that your faculty are ready for you tomorrow. So get a good night's sleep tonight. Tomorrow is the first day of the second half of the spring semester. It's 1 week shortened, but there is work to be done. There are things to be learned, there are classes to be taken, and the faculty are ready. So get a good night's sleep tonight, be ready for tomorrow and for the next 7 weeks. Take care of yourself. I think we all know that physically, mentally, these are challenging times. So on the physical side, practice all of the recommendations that the Center for Disease Control are recommending of all of us. We have links to them on our website, so please use our website as a resource. And you can always go to the CDC website as well. But continue to take care of yourself physically and mentally as well. There is a stress and anxiety that comes with uncertain times like this. So perhaps here, the most important thing we can do is stay connected with one another. It's part of why we're doing these videos, but, and you're younger than me, so you know better than I do how technology can keep you connected with one another, can keep you connected with your faculty, can keep you connected with the university. And I think that's important to do. So continue to reach out, continue to be connected. The Rec Center has put some, back to physical for a moment, the Rec Center has put some videos out that give some physical activities that can be done. And I know from my Twitter account, some of you have already seen those and think they're pretty cool. So don't hesitate to take a look at those. They're helpful. And we will continue to push out programming in a variety of ways, however we're able to. So for instance, the Conservatory of Music is going to begin this coming week having programming online, so concerts and things like that. So another opportunity to connect, to embrace one another, to really just continue to live life as best we can these days. And then finally, keep in touch with the university. So one really important thing I'm going to ask is check your email every day. You know that virtually daily over the past week, we have sent updates to you, the student body. So we're going to continue to do that. It's important that you continue to check your email. You will be updated every opportunity and every time there's a need. So do that. And on social media, continue to connect. I don't do Facebook, so I'm not the person that can talk about Facebook. I know we have a Facebook account, BW does, but Twitter is mine. So we have an official Baldwin Wallace account. It's at Baldwin Wallace. And I have a Twitter account. It's at BWPRES. I'm short for BW President, but BWPRES. Many hundreds and hundreds of you connect with me on that. Don't hesitate to go ahead and share thoughts. Let us know how you're doing. Send questions. So this is the first in a series of videos. Over the week ahead, we will collect your questions that come in through social media or through email. So let me point out, we have an email address, info@bw.edu. Feel free to send us any questions that you have. We will compile the ones that apply to most students. Again, if you have very specific questions, please reach out to the department or to your faculty advisor. They're the best to answer those questions. But the more general questions, we will continue to compile those, and probably on a weekly basis. We'll do a video like this. Sometimes I'm going to bring people with me, perhaps Provost Stahl or Vice President Doberstein, if there's an academic or a student affairs question. But we will continue to connect with you like this. So put the questions out there, email, Twitter, Facebook, however you connect with BW, but please stay connected. So that's it. It's Sunday night. You need to get to sleep. The week ahead is going to be an exciting one. So I just end this first of these videos by saying you're missed on campus. We look forward to having you back. We're going to make this a great semester, as great as it possibly can be. So that's it from BW tonight. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.